Alright, we're working on a little Lil Wayne here. We're starting off with like a blue up top. It's a deep blue or a true blue. We're going to be putting that at the top. We're trying to work some nice detail into the hair so it doesn't look like one big black blob. Hard part is getting his tattoos just right. Then we're going to work that. We're going to fade that into a full color portrait, which is going to take over this side, and hopefully it will look like this. So that's the start. Look forward to showing you the end. Stay tuned. Okay, gang. As you can tell, we're working on the larger face now. Starting to color that in. Normally I would have started out with a lighter color, a little bit brighter than maybe a yellow ochre, to get some color in his face, give him some warmth. But we ended up having to go with a darker, almost like a burnt umber or burnt sienna, and that was so that we could get the pencil lines in, because the lighter color would have been more opaque, and that would have been so light that you wouldn't have been able to see the pencil marks, so we could finish filling it in. So we started out with this dark color, and then we're going to build on top of it. Alright, now we're still working on the color portrait of Lil Wayne, and it is now in a flesh tone, a custom flesh tone. It's a little bit darker and a little bit deeper for African Americans. So we're going to build up on top of that with the light brown, and then we're going to go back and we're going to fill back in the dark browns, and then we'll probably have to go back over that and give it a little bit of life to it. Lay a thin layer of like a transparent yellow on top of that, give it a little life, and maybe come back and accent it with a couple shades of orange, give him a little bit more color back in his face, and then put the highlights on top, and we'll be all done. So hopefully this will be done today, and that way I can post it up there so you guys can take a look and see what you think. Okay, we got the light brown on there now. We're going to start playing a little bit more with the dark brown, start anchoring in the tattoos. It looks a little washed out right now. Probably maybe a little transparent light yellow, like I talked about earlier, to add some color back into the face so it doesn't look so kind of flat and dead. So round number 3. Okay, we've now added a thin transparent layer of yellow to give it a little bit more coloration. Next step is to go back over that, make it a little bit darker, and bring some highlights into the face. As you can see on the picture itself, it's got a lot of highlight, a lot of areas that are kind of washed out and blown out. So we're going to need to incorporate those back in, go with the darker areas, like when we start putting some detail into the dreads. Glasses are starting to look a little bit better against the head, so now it's just a matter of getting the different colors filled in.